No, seriously, is that any better? I just changed the...
Still a little bit soft, but
It's
just
softer
than normal, mate.
Marginal, yeah.
Any better now?
No, it's just the same. Try yelling in the...
Here we go. So we're getting ready for the final leg in the PMDG DC6 Australian Tour. Sort of setting up here. Flights departing in 18 minutes.
Don't trust you, Paul.
So for anyone who's on the stream, enjoy the flight down from Portland to Hobart. Should be a nice one, about an hour and a half. So everybody's got the flight plan and the details for the arrival.
Yep.
Pretty much.
I'll just follow the leader, I think, on this one. I've got a bit of a flight plan, but yeah.
Good evening, everyone.
Yes.
Christina.
Hey, Christina. Hey,
Christina.
Test.
Yeah,
Sound
good.
right to me, Ken.
Okay. Thank you.
Maybe just turn it down a little bit, Ken.
No.
Don't listen to him, kid.
You'll keep, Paul. You'll keep, mate.
I'll turn you up in
I
Discord.
won't hear him when I start up. Yeah,
I have a long memory.
I won't hear you,
Do
Ken,
not
if I fire
forget
up the
these
Spitfire.
things. You have ways of making your silence. This, as long as Horace doesn't dump fuel all over us tonight, we'll be right. Is he flying tonight, Horace? Come in, Horace.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit hit and miss during the week. He might be on.
Hello, everyone.
G'day,
Hello.
g'day.
Evening.
Landing day, our last flight.
Yes, all good things must come to an end, right?
Fine.
And then even better things begin.
Yeah, we got Red Bulls now, yeah.
That's right. So the arrival looks like it's still going to be 30 down in Hobart.
Hang on. Your flight plan had Warrnambool as a start. Or no, wait a second. It's all right. I've just spawned at a different runway. It's okay.
No, everyone, okay, everyone, take it easy.
According to live weather, that's what it should be.
YPOD, Portland.
Yeah, I'm at Portland, but this is cross trip. I'm on a bloody cross trip. I can see you guys, but you're right over the other bloody side.
I must have missed the note time, but what time are we setting for the sim?
3 p.m.
Oh, thank you.
So I think if we all take that Arnove approach into 30 in Hobart, and we'll just do a couple of orbits of the airport, and then we can all come in one at a time. Be a nice end to this flight, I think.
And what was the initial approach fix we ended up with?
Yeah, just checking that now.
Hotel Bravo Tango Echo Charlie.
There you go, Echo Charlie.
H-spec, okay. H-spec on runway 12, and then we go 2 left-hand orbits, right?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
And we'll leave here on off of 26.
Runway 26, okay, cool.
It's, when you were talking about that RNAV 30, the approach point, was that Tango Echo Charlie?
Yeah, Echo Charlie, yeah.
Right, great, thanks.
So I think if we all just head down to Echo Charlie, do a couple of left-handers around the airport, and then intercept it again for your landing.
Sure, no worries.
How was your guys' loading time? Mine is taking significantly longer.
I reckon mine sort of hesitates with the bar about 50%, and then it stays there for a while, then it just goes from there normally, but I'd reckon it's taken 30 seconds longer for sure.
Oh, okay, yeah, just as you said it, I could finally load in. Yeah.
Is yours slowed up in the middle there too? Same?
Yeah, but mine was at the 75%.
Right.
But same thing, yeah, same deal.
I tried to load in London and gave up. That's all. Control delete it out of it. Just took too long.
Start selected bus bumps.
It's definitely a little bit slower, not a lot. I'd say maybe 20% longer or something. You're definitely noticeable. I can't
Yeah.
explain why.
Yeah, I noticed a long loading time as well.
Emergency lights.
It might be the pre-caching of the scenery that could add a bit. You know the extra slider bar we've got.
Oh, the new deal.
Yeah, the new deal, that could be loading that scenery perhaps. Although it wouldn't know what to load, would it? Because it wouldn't know where you were.
Yeah, I don't know what they've done with that preloading cache because it's only on the.
Yeah, it's not in VR.
It's not in
Even
VR.
more.
That's in
No pre-caching in VR, no.
That's where you really need it.
Oh, you can see the settings and you go in and you swap over, and yeah, it's just not there. But when you switch back to PC, it's there.
Well, I wonder if it's...
It might just pick up on it from the PC anyway.
Exactly, it might.
Yeah.
One would think it will still be there.
We'll find out, unless they had memory problems with the VR side of things.
So I'll head off in about 10 minutes, Ken.
No worries, mate.
Well, I'm taxiing okay. That's always a good sign.
How you going, fellas?
Yeah.
Evening.
Overkill did a nice video on the update about lunchtime today. It's worth watching.
Did you pick up on anything, was?
Yeah, he said in his sim anyway, he noticed a bit of a, what do you call it, screen door effect on the textures, but he said it might have only been his sim, but he mentioned
Oh,
it.
right, like that. Oh, yeah, yes, I did see that one. I did, yeah, might be worth going into the config file and seeing if it's got that grain.
No, I checked
Still
mine.
turned on.
I checked mine. It's still off. But
Yeah. I
quite-
can't see any grain, but
No, I can't quite see what he means. I'll be looking for it though.
my loading times are pretty good now though, especially
That's
since
good.
we've got that new drive. It seems to load
Okay.
pretty damn fast now.
Okay.
I'm just sipping my coffee, waiting for my engines to auto feather.
That won't take long.
Don't forget to flick that switch, Jim.
Yeah, at least I know where they are now.
You can have.
Boost pumps.
Looks like we got
Boost pumps on low.
10 knots from 340.
Main tanks and crossfeed off. Autopilot and carb heat.
But how about?
Off and cold. Hydraulic system. Down.
I'll still use the ILS.
Pressure quantity checked. Okay.
I'll still can't come in on 1, 2.
Flaps set to 20. Windows and turbine.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
G'day, Gary.
Controls.
Good evening.
Gust lock released.
Yeah, sadly, I guess I cannot fly with you. I'm still at work.
Oh no.
Just lurking in the Discord.
How's your row update for your horse?
I gave it a quick spin yesterday, and it is amazing.
Landing lights.
Can't you let Gary handle this one?
No, I really like it. It's cool.
Extended
It's really nice.
before takeoff checks complete.
Yeah, it's already sent for ILS. Approach, good.
Oh,
I don't think
ILS
30's got one. Yeah.
yeah, no, 30's got a NANAV. There's no ILS for 30.
Yep.
So just make sure if you've got the ILS, you've probably got 12 or 1, 2.
I have.
Yeah.
But it's only 10 knots. It's
Yeah, we're not.
nothing to
No one's landing on the ILS. Ken, we're all doing orbits from the 2 orbits, and then landing on 30.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm sorry, fellas. My DC6 is acting up, so I will have to spawn in at the runway.
Fair
I might just spawn in on someone.
Yeah, that's okay.
What's our maximum altitude tonight?
18 tonight for the trip down.
Ooh, okay. Thank you.
And thanks everyone for making this journey a memorable one. Thanks for coming along. Really appreciate it. And we'll have a good flight.
Oh, thanks
yeah.
for putting it together.
Yeah. Next
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Jace.
We all-
a lot of fun.
let's hope we all stay in one piece for the last leg. And
Absolutely.
What are the chances? What are you saying, Ken?
I don't know. With Horace with us, anything can happen, mate. Be dumping fuel here and dumping fuel there. Half it's going up in flames, I think.
Not to mention the
Especially
oil
if he does it
problem
during
now.
formation. I don't know.
I just had an interesting experience in VR. I thought I had an extra nose attached to the front of my face. It turns out when I moved the plane, I just spawned in over the top of someone else and I was seeing
Yes.
their pilot.
I've been there before. You're looking through their glasses. Yeah.
Yep.
Know it well. It's even worse when you've got a female pilot and you look down and you've got boobs.
I would say the opposite.
Why would that be worse? Yeah.
It's okay for me.
Been to Thailand lately, have you?
Just wait a couple of years, you'll have them.
Ah, Roger's made it by the look of it, just by the
Ah, yes,
skin of his teeth.
Yes.
Nice.
Hey, Des, mate, did you end up get the payware version of the jetpack?
Yeah, mate. If you had been here 10 minutes earlier, you would have seen me flying the new all those noobs. Butte. One down the runway, upside down, inverted on the taxiway, because I can't fly it with two hands and press the torque at the same time with my third hand.
Nah, it's just.
But yeah, it's good, mate. It's good. Yeah.
Now I could not see you as a jetpack anymore. I see you in a Mooney or whatever.
No, apparently it's still okay. Yeah, I was being seen as still as a jetpack.
Oh, is that so? I'm not seeing you as a jetpack.
Oh no, I'm not in the jetpack now. I'm in a DC6.
I see you in the Mooney still.
It's a Baron or something.
Oh, has it spawned me in something else? Has it?
Yeah.
But no, this occasionally happens.
No, well, we can't have that. I'll reload.
No, it's not on your side. It's on my side. Like, no, others could see you in a DC6 still.
Oh, okay. Is anyone else getting me in anything other than?
You're still in the jetpack for me.
Oh, okay.
So like a Baron or something.
Yeah, it obviously hasn't cleaned properly, has it? I'll reload while everyone's taking off, and I'll just spawn in on the runway behind everyone.
All right, Ken, off we go, mate. Final leg, take us away. Have a good flight, bud.
Will do. Just call up the full power.
Is that El Gusto? You're coming in very low.
Oh no, I'm parked on the side here. I'm on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Ziggy boy, can you hear me?
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, 555.
Yep. Very good. Thank you.
Might sneak in behind you, Jake.
No worries.
Okay, rolling.
Have a good one, mate.
Yep. You too, guys.
Shall I go next?
Yeah, you can go.
I'm right at the end. Get going. I think I have the slowest plane.
If there are any little hidden gems with this update.
We'll find them.
Off you go, Jake.
Stabilize. 30 inches, stabilize.
Glad to be able to join you tonight.
You're on all right.
Stabilized. Cal flaps. Cal flaps. Cal flaps set. Full power, please. Going full power. Full power set.
So I've missed a few flights, so how were they? All interesting or a few hit and miss?
Everyone who has a new experience.
Hello, people.
Hello, Roger.
Hey, Roger, you made it. Well done, mate.
Bit drastic, but I got here.
What you in?
Oh, well, I just had to buy the spit from the marketplace. No way I could get one otherwise. You go before me, you got the DC6.
Sorry about that, I had to respawn.
You be able to catch up alright?
Meter power set. Climb power. Setting climb power.
Here's me. Oh, talk about weather cock into the wind.
Climb power set. Have to take off checklist, please.
Sorry, coming through.
After takeoff checks complete.
Alright, we're up. Off, just moving through 4,000. Wind's looking pretty good. No issues, no feathers.
Sorry about that.
You're right.
Hey.
How we going, guys? Everyone got clear of the runway yet?
Yep, everyone's up.
So far, so good.
Yeah, sorry, Astinus. I kinda I kinda crashed into you during that takeoff roll.
No worries. No worries. No worries at all.
Look at that water down there. There's quite a bit of wind blowing.
Yeah, look at the wind turbine.
38
Yeah, they're going
knots,
hell for leather.
Yeah, the turbines were screaming.
What liveries are you Spitfire pilots using? Because you never show up for me, even though I've got the Spitfire loaded. You must have a.
Yeah, I get the same
You must
thing.
have a. You must have a different livery loaded.
Yeah, I've got the grey nurse one. It's a default grey nurse for me.
Yeah, I've got default.
I don't know why they don't show up for me either.
I'm seeing them as Spitfires.
Yeah, same.
I see him at the Spitfire at the beginning of a flight, and at the end of the flight, they're not.
Really?
Big changes.
How weird is that?
Turns into an ME 109 for part of the trip.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I think we've all come a long way from the early days, so it's been a good exercise.
Certainly have, mate. Absolutely.
I've gone from just crashing to crashing with style now.
Does anyone know what that new slider's for in settings? Raise something.
It caches scenery in your periphery to a varying degrees based on whether you set it to low, medium, high, ultra, something like that. And it basically, apparently it doesn't have a big frame hit, but lower end machines potentially could see a performance hit for higher levels like ultra and high, that sort of thing.
This is where having a 3090 with 24 gig of VRAM comes to the fore.
I think he means a ray marching one, Paul.
Which one?
There's a slider called ray marching in there.
There's the new one that's right at the top that is focused around your the caching of scenery, so you don't get pop-ups and things like that.
Where's that new one? What's it called?
It's just right at the top, right at at the very top of the of all the sliders. It's like the first one, and it's to do with caching.
Yeah, I've got that one.
Caching or something. Yeah.
I've got Inset. What's the other one you were talking about? Was?
Yeah, never heard of that one.
It's in miscellaneous or somewhere in there. It's called ray marching, and I got no idea what it's called.
Oh, right. So yeah, sorry.
Space of reflections. It used to be reflections there, and it's now called ray bashing reflections or something.
Ray tracing.
But yeah, no idea what that is.
It's not ray tracing. It's ray
ray
marching or ray marking or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
In the release notes, does it actually talk about what it does?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, there isn't. Yeah.
And Overkill didn't mention it either.
Yeah. Another reason for giving us some bloody documentation so that we know how to make use of the sim.
Yeah, and how about making these updates a little bit easier? Why can't they just give us a file to download? You know, just download this. That's all you got to do. You know. Instead of going through the store and pulling our hair out, it's impossible.
Fucking sounds like, sorry, it sounds like you guys are pulling your heads out for PC from them.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't make it easy for us, that's for sure. Bloody store.
No, it doesn't sound like it. I was thinking for your guys, maybe like when you guys, I've seen that you guys got to move all your add-ons and community stuff like the updates. Now, do you just copy them and copy them back?
No, we just rename the folder.
Okay.
Or in addition to that, some of us have a utility that allows us to clear out the community folder like in a second and bring it back equally as quick, or bring it back part thereof, you know, for testing.
Fair enough. That's the only way I got it working was to delete community folder.
Exactly. Then it took me an hour before to take it all back in. I had to let it all settle down. Had to go and clean out my rolling cache, do this, do that. Finally, it took it, but it would not take it at first. Did not like it at all.
I lost the DC6.
To say that, there were 41 updates.
So I lost the DC6 when I went to load it into that, and wasn't there. Had to go into PMDG app.
What, download it again? Oh my god.
Yeah, and double the liveries and everything.
Yeah.
And that's how it works.
The only problem I ever had was just getting the bloody download to start, or to get it to identify that there was a download. After that, once it happened, everything else was sweet.
Yeah, also got you're not authorised to on the program.
You haven't got your wheels down, so have you?
No, I don't. I was just about to say that I'm getting that special spit escort treatment, eh? But no, they're up.
Looks like they're down on my point of view.
It does that all the time. And the funny thing is, when I come in for a landing, people will see them as up.
There's another thing, Jace, about that what you're describing. Quite often, if you're seeing other people with, say, gear down or whatever, if you have a look at your own plane, it's your plane that it's mimicking. Because if you sit on the ground and you actually drop your gears, open your door, that sort of stuff, you'll find that you'll see the same plane as yours. It'll do the same thing.
You going to 18, guys?
Yes.
Eventually.
I've activated my my RNAV, and it's actually changed my path. So instead of flying over King Island, I'm going a bit more to the south of you guys.
Yeah. Well, as soon as you activate it, of course, it'll aim for the first entry point for the RNAV. But as we discussed earlier, the plan is to sort of do some circuits around the area before we actually commit to the RNAV.
Yeah, so ideally what you want to do is lead direct to the airport, do a couple of left-hand orbits, and then go back and intercept that approach fix.
Easy for you to say.
You'll be right, Jim. You'll be right, mate.
We'll see about that.
Well, I'm going to follow you, mate, so you better get it right.
Oh no.
All right, let's get this down to just under 500 feet a minute, so we can level off nice. Passenger comfort's always important on the Aussie tour.
From Morgo now. Is that right? I've just changed it. I'm not without skills.
You've got all the skills, mate.
I'm more of a Ryobi man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got the big whoops.
Makita, mate.
Yeah. I got a stack of I've even got a lawnmower that runs on Makita now. Two of these big 18 volt 6 amp batteries, and it's got as much beef as what an ordinary bloody 4-stroke mowers got? It's grand.
Up to 18 in the cruise. Everyone's free to walk about the cabin now.
Are you folks all still in one form of lockdown or another?
Yeah, yes, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Jim.
Yeah, it's awesome.
No, I'm quite free over this state.
Man, I
Right
would
up
have
here in
snapped
sunny
bang in
Queensland.
Liverpool.
Oh, mate, Queensland.
We
I
got
had
the,
me
we've got the
second
Gestapo up
second
here.
job today, so
We're in survival of the fittest in the UK.
Yeah. We'll be there with you soon.
I saw that crowd at the Formula One, and you'd think COVID just did not exist ever.
Yeah.
That's like it is here.
It definitely exists in Sydney.
We're getting 50,000 cases a day.
Must be getting a few deaths. How many deaths? A couple of hundred?
About 150.
A day?
Yeah, a day.
I mean, that's just crazy, isn't it?
Politicians don't give a crap.
It's a lot of affected families.
Yep.
Definitely.
Wait, you're saying that England's GB's got 150 deaths a day?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the low one.
Bloody hell.
Right, USA it's over 2,000, 2,500 a day.
Yeah.
And they're worried about bloody 9/11. They only lost 3,000 that day. They're losing 2,000
yeah.
every day now.
I know, it's just crazy.
Crazy. I think we've lost about 140,000, so
I think they've just changed the way they count.
yeah. Massage the figures, but don't look too bad.
Yeah.
Can't trust a thing they say.
I had a DC. Oh, there it is. Just dropped below me. It was above me. It was above me, and I was expecting to come alongside, and I looked out and I couldn't see it. It was just below me.
Yeah, I just
I'm leveled up. Ken, you're doing 320 knots. You must have some high octane fuel, mate.
What? 53 knot bloody tailwind. Jesus.
Well, that's what you're showing on my little map. That's 322.
Yeah, no, I got a huge tailwind. Bloody
Yeah,
hell.
well.
Well, I'm doing 296 at the moment.
Well, I might have to go to live weather and pick up this tailwind. Are you on all the live weather?
Yeah, 54 knots, yeah. I'm doing 308, yeah.
I'll try this. I'll try live weather if I don't crash.
A lot of balloons.
I'm giving you a wave, Christina. You look very good down there.
thank you. Holy smoke, you're right there.
I know.
All right, time for coffee. See you in a minute.
See you then.
It certainly
That is scary.
18.
Bloody showing 2 knots tailwind. What the hell's going on?
I've got 56 up here.
Now I've got it. It's been coming for a while.
Okay, one coffee coming up.
You always get the best in-flight service.
What about coffee? But beer sounds better.
Right,
The
yeah.
thing about this
Coffee
Garmin,
time.
it automatically lays off the drift for you. You don't have to worry about it. It just locks you straight in. It's a beautiful job.
my one's behaving well tonight, but you recall what the troubles I had last flight.
Oh,
It's spot on tonight. So how pickled is that?
I did a beautiful job leveling off at 17,000, although I intended to level off at 18.
Too dizzy. You still got your wetsuit on.
No, mate. I reloaded because it obviously didn't change the delivery too well when I swapped out of the jetpack into the DC6. But then on the runway I had a CTD, so this is my third crack at it.
I hate those crashes. They're annoying me.
It's always, Murphy's always when you're at the back of the pack, that's when you have the dramas.
Yeah.
I seem to be up and racing now though, I just got to throw another hamster on the fire and catch up.
Just a quick question, guys. What's the time you got?
I've got 3:30 p.m.
All right, thank you. I'll set mine.
I think that's roughly where people are.
People starting to disappear.
Alright, what's going on now?
days ago, and I ended up ringing Telstra, and because of this whole business with the post office delivery issues and so on.
Good boy, buddy.
It's been put off for another week, so next Wednesday.
How'd you go with your live weather, Greg?
Yeah, guys, so I heard you guys were talking about the pre-cache setting, the new one in graphics. So what's the deal with that? Like, what is it and what should I set it to, pretty much?
Well, as I understand, you go ahead, Paul.
No, I was going to say, what I do is, have you got a reasonably high spec machine?
I've got the 6700 XT for a graphics card, and for my CPU is a R5 Ryzen 5 3600.
Right.
So I'm not,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that side of the fence. What's your understanding? Is that typically mid-ranged or?
Yeah, 75 percentile, I would say.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I try high initially, set it to high, and just see how your performance is. Maybe go back to medium, and just look at compare medium with high, just to see whether you get stutters or whatever. I mean, what I'm hearing from people that have tested it is that even setting it to ultra, provided you've got a reasonable machine, they're not getting any stutters at all. A slight drop in frame rates, but not not over the top. So yeah, I just I set it to high, see what it's like. If it's okay, maybe you can go to ultra and see what that's like. But if you find that it's too much, just back it off a little. But what it's supposed to do is just improve or reduce the pop-ups when you look to the side, left or right, because it's actually caching the scenery in the periphery areas as you're flying, so that when you look, you're not seeing scenery popping and changing, that sort of thing. So yeah, so that's what it's all about. But yeah, just try the settings.
Yeah.
See how it is. If it's not coping, just drop it back a bit. I mean, even at medium, it'll still cache the scenery, but just doesn't cache it to the same level,
Yeah, I've been on high.
Do you want to hear what Overkill had to say about that?
Yeah.
He explained it this way. He said if you set to ultra, it will hold the screen on the side at the same resolution as your front screen. If you set it to medium, it will lower the resolution compared to your front screen.
Okay. Yep,
So
that would make sense.
That's how he explained it.
I'm thinking high is probably a good setting. I've got a 3060 Ti and I've got it set to high, and it works really well. Very smooth, no issues.
Yeah, I've been setting it on high, and was flying around New York yesterday and didn't get any stutter, but I was only in a Savage Cup, so that one didn't even have the glass cockpit.
Yeah,
which is frame killer, right? Yeah. But I read on the forum they were saying that on default, like on previous version, the setting has been on medium for all of us. So yeah, so if
Right.
you
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've increased my, I've kept my LOD to 4 in the config file, and that's still performing quite well for me. So I had the impression that they were going to add a slider that affected that to save people having to go in and play around with the
Well,
config file.
they didn't say that, but it hasn't happened. Maybe next time.
and there's also this one new setting as well, Raymark reflections or something.
Yes, I got nobody knows what that is. No, I can't. I've read nothing on that.
Oh, okay. Oh, thanks guys. Yeah, thank you.
That's all right. Overkill didn't mention it either. So.
Oh, is he someone I should follow? Overkill?
Yeah, I reckon. Look him up on YouTube. Just type in Overkill, and I'd subscribe if I was you. He's pretty sensible. He comes out with the latest stuff all the time, you know.
Okay. Overkill and
yeah. I can't fault anything he says. Everything he says seems to be pretty based in logic and so makes sense.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Thanks, Ross.
You're welcome.
More stuff for me to watch. Good.
Yeah, you won't go too far wrong with Overkill. He's right on the ball.
Okay, yeah. I trust you, so and if you trust him, then yeah, I'll just go follow him. Yeah.
That's one thing about getting involved in VR. In the morning, I have another 200 posts to follow that I didn't before.
Yeah, that'd be right.
I don't know about the reflections, but certainly that first one that we mentioned doesn't appear to be in the VR settings.
Oh, Captain's coffee time.
Yeah, it's not there.
Oh, and one thing I read up.
We would switch it on PC to Ultra and hoping it was a global setting.
Well, I think it would be. You know, I can't imagine them putting it on a flat screen and not in VR. Can't imagine that.
And the other thing that
Rabbit King Island. Wow.
The other thing that
Yeah, there you go.
I read up on the forum, they were saying that with the Bing map data getting turned off automatically when you lose your internet connection, that will not happen anymore. Like it will happen, but if you restart your sim, it will default back to on or whatever you've got it set to.
Right.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I lost my internet and I turned everything off. I'm going, what?
Yeah, but I didn't catch it until Andrew pointed out for me, and then I just felt like I just got a new sim. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured it out. Hang on, there's data switch on. It turned it all off. Why?
I was complaining to everyone that I was seeing Lego blocks, you know, and I pointed it out. I just feel like I got a new sim. Microsoft 2021.
Yeah, I got my hubby to reset the router, I reset the computer, I reset the sim, and it still wouldn't do it. I'm like, no.
Yeah, this sim does not look good at artificial textures, does it?
No. Yeah. I could assure you that.
I remember when we were flying up to Ayers Rock, and I'm saying, these trees look bloody shocking. I thought they were little blocks of squares. You're all going, no, it's bloody beautiful here. And even though I had my Bing data on, it wasn't giving it to me.
That's right. It'll stay off until you manually turn it back on again.
I saw a video last night of someone that had a glitch at Frankfurt. When some block of buildings was 60,000 feet tall.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, yeah, saw that, yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
That Science Works in Melbourne, that tower, that chimney thing there is really tall. Have you noticed?
Oh yeah. But this is like that was like a really thin, tall thing. This is like a huge building complex that goes up into the bloody stratosphere. You know, it's just crazy. Yeah. But they suggested in the forum that potentially the Orbix software may have some bearing on that as to what's causing it. Some anomaly with Orbix.
I know nothing.
No.
Get into them, Ken. Sort it out.
I know nothing. I know nothing. Sorry.
Well, it sort of sounds like everyone's going okay, touch wood.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now,
That's because I've had my microphone off.
I've even switched over to heading mode for
Nobody
a while,
can hear you.
so I can burn up a bit of fuel and get back over with you guys. Too far ahead. Can't believe I'm saying that.
I just reset the barrow. I lost about 200 feet.
Talk about updates, it looks like I just crashed.
Oh, no way.
You were just cruising, and then it just went black.
As in crash to desktop or something?
Yep, yeah, computer just crashed.
Desktop or black screens? What'd you get?
No, Microsoft login just popped up and said you need to log in. I was like, what? So it just killed me. And there I was at 8,000 feet right behind us.
You can reset your graphics driver by Windows, Control Shift and the B key. Sometimes that'll work.
Yeah, no, it's just rebooting now. I don't know what's going to happen.
I think his whole Windows
thing
crashed, didn't it? Not just the sim.
Yeah, no, the whole game just crashed. Yep.
Oh god, I hate that when that happens. You never know what causes it. Drives you crazy.
No, it came up Xbox login. You just wanted to log in.
As somebody mentioned, and it might have been Greg's mate, was his mate, and that's that it would be so beneficial if they'd put a log that was managed in the sim, so that when something happens, we can refer to the log and get some idea as to what caused the problem.
Yep.
One of the new features in the update is the safe mode boot.
Yeah.
Which,
How do you
That's what I
find that?
understand.
Where's that?
Yeah.
I heard
I read about it, and it basically cancels your, just loads up like a fresh install without your community folder and any add-ons and payware and stuff like that.
Yeah, I understand
Yeah,
that,
I
but
read that.
how do you select it? Where do you find it?
What
Usually it happens when you get a CTD, Red.
If say you shut the sim down incorrectly, instead of going through the normal menu, if you just say do Alt 4 or something like that, there's a chance that it'll come back and say we didn't shut down properly. It could have been because of a bad add-on or a bad file in the sim. Do you want to load up in safe mode? And it tells you if it works in safe mode, then go and turn off your community folder and try again. And then if that doesn't work, then you might have to disable certain files within the sim, like your add-ons.
It comes up as a prompt in a window.
Yeah.
What altitude were you thinking of doing the circuits? The
Orbit?
altitude for the initial approach fix looks to be 4,000.
Yeah, I think if you do them at 4,000 and then just go back and intercept that approach and then go in and land.
Great.
Is someone going to get up above the airport in a drone or something, take some photos? Is that the idea?
No, I could do that. So what I'll do is I'll just go direct to the airport now. And yeah, actually someone should get a photo So I'll do that, but I'm telling you guys right now that I'm horrible with my camera work. You just have to bear with it. I'll just try to get everyone in it.
Let's take a few. Get as
Yeah,
many as
so
you
what?
can.
Yeah, what I'll do now is just I'll go direct to Hobart, and yeah, try to keep my speed up, get the drone out, and take a photos of all of you guys. Epic.
Awesome, mate. Thanks for that, C.
No problem at all. Yeah, just don't blame me when all the photos come out rubbish.
Nah, it's alright, mate.
Alright, heading direct. I am 205 nautical miles to the airport, and I just checked the METAR at the moment, and it's VMC all the way, so it should be a good day for a orbit and all that things we're doing.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
I must say, I've got a fair bit of cloud that we're coming up on.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Yeah, so the METAR at the Hobart is saying that wind is coming from 330 at 11 knots. Visibility is unlimited for more than 10, and we've got few clouds at 4,700, broken at 30,000 feet. The airport elevation is pretty much sea level. It's like 10-ish something feet.
Got a cloud of 4,700. It might make the photography a bit hard.
You know what? Yeah, I'll go in, and if it's kind of like blocking the shots, then I'll just put mine to clear skies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't know just how well matched the Sims weather's going to be to the forecast weather.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Coming up onto the north coast of Tasmania.
So Jace, what are we doing next? What's today? Today's Wednesday. So what are we doing next Saturday?
So Saturday is going to be the first leg of the African trip. So we're going to be flying from Windhoek in Namibia up to Victoria Falls. It's about two and a half hours.
Okay.
All in the Red Bull livery. Slowly make our way up to Austria.
Sounds great.
Well, isn't Austria, is that one of the areas that has been just been addressed?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. That'll be good.
Yeah, should be a great trip. Some new scenery that I haven't really seen much of before, so I'm looking forward to it.
You could do the whole trip at 200 feet.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah.
I know you're a fan of the Husky.
Yes.
I haven't flown it much, but do you have your brakes backwards?
No. But one thing about the Husky is that when you spawn at the runway, the brakes are always off. So you've actually got to turn them on. Whereas most planes, the default is that you have to turn off the brake, reset the brakes because they're already on.
Sound asleep.
So with the Husky, I've noticed it always spawns with the brakes off.
Because I've seen so many posts, people saying the left and right, the brakes were reversed.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, I can vouch for that. No, I don't see that either.
Good to hear.
You're going to fly that on Friday night?
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked it up. I just haven't spent much time in it.
Right. Trims out really well. It's quite nice.
My computer just did a complete reset. Got all these pop-ups now.
I wonder if that's because you know, you've only just upgraded, you've probably got a whole lot of stuff in your community folder, and you don't know whether any of that stuff in the community folder currently is causing you grief.
Yeah, that's could be. Where are you guys now currently? Because I've just taken off from Smithton.
Oh, okay. I'm actually approaching Smithton.
Yeah, we're pretty much just about to go over it, yeah.
And I can't see yous anywhere.
In this sim, that doesn't mean anything because it sort of it shows or doesn't show people as it feels fit.
Oh well. See if I can keep up with yous.
I think I'm looking at the nut over there. Is that right? On our upper left window. Yeah.
That'd be the nut.
Hey, Jake, you all good?
Nah, I had an overrun issue. I had to uninstall and reinstall the DC6.
Ah, I thought there's something going on, yeah. We're just passing over the top of you now, mate.
Yeah, I'll get there soon.
Beautiful place, Stanley. My wife and I went for a drive around Tasmania, and one of the places we went to was Stanley. We stayed in a place called the Bakehouse, a little tiny little place that used to be a bakery. As a matter of fact, in the bedroom that we're at, there was an oven in the wall. But it's yeah, it's a lovely little place to visit. Nice. Could have spent a few days there.
Good old Stanley, yeah, it's a good place.
Getting a bit close, eh, Steve?
I'm getting some good shots. I'm in my drone and over at your. Are you in the TBM?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting some good shots. You're hand flying it, right?
Yeah. All manual. Awesome.
Ah, sweet. Yeah. No, I got some good shots. I think.
I did a drone video of the nut. We stayed. Oh, look at that! There's anyone seen that mountain?
No?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Mainland.
Yeah.
There's a crappy little glitch.
Exactly. It's gross. It looks terrible. In fact, I did a test flight because I was testing some planes and the GPSs and so on this using this route, but my own version of it, and I flew past that ridiculous formation a few times, and I thought I should really take a shot of it, tell somebody about it. But it's terrible. It really is. It's huge. Yeah. I can't quite see it in VR at the moment. I don't know why. But it's in this general area. Yeah.
I flew when I first got my DJI 4.
Yep.
And we were over one side of the sand spit at Stanley there, and it was about 5 miles to where the actual nut was, and it was pretty windy, and I went up the top of the cliff right behind where we were staying, took off and flew the drone over to the nut, circled around behind it, took all the footage, and then came back, and I realised on the way back, shit, headwind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I'm watching the battery get lower and lower and lower, and I'm thinking, oh shit.
Does it automatically go into sport mode and speed up the drone to get you back?
No.
Mine will actually drop into sport mode if it's getting desperately low, and just to get back quickly as possible.
It don't know if that actually uses more or less battery power though.
Yeah, I know. You'd think it possibly does, but yeah.
Push into a headwind at full power.
Exactly.
Like that,
Yeah. But they're so clever, aren't they? The way they manage they sort of look at the situation and determine whether they're going to have to say, oh, I've got to turn around and come back, and the various decisions it makes and so on. They're very clever.
Beeping warnings and flashing red lights and that. And I've only got a couple of miles to go. I'll be right. Your battery is now down to 10%. Keep coming, keep.
Hey Ziggy, it's like no one else is back here watching us, mate.
Copping a bit of crap back here, aren't we? Knocked me back about a good 20 knots, I suppose.
I pulled the hamster out of the glove box for a little bit of magic to catch up, so I was miles back. But you and I have been doing the waltz, mate.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure what they've got up there. I'm doing 162 knots, and not getting anywhere near them.
I'm currently doing 312.
I'm sorry, I tell a lie. 263 knots.
Well, that sounds better.
Yeah. I was just looking at the wrong gauge.
Yeah, have a look at your ground speed on your GPS. Crazy.
I won't be fighting over the land when we go in.
It's alright, we'll be able to watch what they do wrong and sort it out for ourselves.
We can sit up here and laugh.
That's it, mate.
And then all of us can watch you guys come in.
Actually, Jace, I was just looking for the comment you made regards to doing the 3 laps and through the bridge and under the bridge and everything, but I can't find it. What was it under?
On the Discord, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was on the Discord, but I can't find it now. Trouble is, there's that many buttons on this Discord, you never know what's going on.
I'm just seeing.
Spitfire out there.
Yeah. I'm seeing it as the silver livery. Is it the silver livery?
No.
Oh, well, I'm seeing it as the silver one. Yeah. Looks bloody good, but I'm seeing it as the silver livery.
It's not a Spitfire. It's a Bonanza.
But here's the thing. Here's the kicker. The prop isn't turning. It's a 4-bladed prop and it's stationary.
Yeah, I had that with Andrews the other day.
It's they got a way to go to make this sim look a bit better or act a bit better.
Hey Ziggy, are you actually seeing me in a DC6 after all that drama I went through?
No, you're in a Caribbean, I think.
That was all for nothing. Great.
The outline looks like that. You're quite away from me, but that's what it looks like.
Yeah, you'd be able to tell. I can see you fairly plainly in a DC6, yeah.
Well, I'm not in anybody's way, am I? Well, nobody's in my way.
66 knots now, I'm saying. Wow.
A lot of cloud.
Welcome to sunny Tasmania.
Tell me, did Orbix put out? Wasn't it Orbix that put out free mesh for Tasmania? Was that right, Ken?
Would that be in the mesh for Australia? It hasn't been released yet.
No. Before they released, or am I thinking of somewhere else? They released Iceland? That's what it was. Iceland. I knew they put out some free mesh somewhere. That was Iceland. That's what it was. Yeah, right. Yeah, because I was thinking if if they produced mesh for Tasmania, they would have known about that anomaly.
31 miles to
area,
go.
so, but
Yeah,
yeah,
I have got my. I've got a copy of the Australian
85
mesh,
miles
but I haven't
will
got
be
it loaded
making
in
our
at the
way
moment
down.
because
Yeah.
there are possibly. Someone was mentioning that there are a couple of bugs with it, so and because I'm working on PNG and airport at PNG, I'm sort of in there all the time, and if I've got the Australian mesh loaded, it's also got PNG.
Right.
So I have to make this airport using the default mesh.
No, I suppose you can't sort of you've got to look for the lowest common denominator and satisfy that before you.
No, look, if the Orbix mesh was given the all clear, I'd have it loaded and I'd use that. But someone said there's a few anomalies with it, so. And who knows what's going to happen if they suddenly decide to. The next world update will be Australia. You know?
Won't hold my breath.
And that'll include. Have to be ahead of South America.
Well, they were talking about going back to the US and redoing or improving on some of the US stuff. So I mean, geez, you know, how about there's lots of other places they haven't touched yet. So
yeah, exactly.
Be revisiting other areas at this point.
I think it's a combination of where the population of flight simmers live.
Yeah.
Where the bucks are, mate.
And the availability of good LiDAR mesh information.
Yeah. I mean, I could never understand why Orbix didn't at least port the airports that they produced for Australia for say P3D, you know, across to Microsoft Flight Simulator, because I mean the quality of those airports are 100 times what we're seeing in MSFS at the moment. So, you know, I'd even pay for those again just to get that quality in MSFS.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah, like I know they had a lot of West Australia stuff. They had a lot of Victorian stuff. New South Wales stuff. Yeah, they did have a lot of stuff.
I had them all.
Most of the developers that did those have left.
Oh, well, maybe that's part of the problem.
And unless they've got a copy of the original files, it's not that easy.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Oh well.
Hey guys, so just so I don't mess it up, you guys are going to be overflying the airport doing a few left orbits and then go get on the left downwind for 30. Is that correct?
2 orbits or until we run out of fuel.
Alright.
Yep.
Okay.
Nah, you're right. Spot on.
And then, I'm still confused. Are we landing 1-2 or 3-0?
3-0.
3-0, right.
So I suppose we'll be doing our orbits at 4,000 feet, left-hand orbits at 4,000 feet over the airfield, and then join that RNAV approach.
Spot on, Paul. Yep.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep. And is everybody fairly close together? Like, are we going to have to wait too long for everybody to be in that general area?
I think I've got to slow down a bit somehow.
I just did a big, huge circuit, if anyone noticed. So you guys can catch up. Tui's way out in front now.
Oh no, I can't slow it down. I'll probably have to do an orbit. We should be a design faster. What a wind here. Buffeting around Lovegrove. I'm 95 miles out, I might have to do a descent soon.
Yeah, it's start thinking of going down, especially with that tailwind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 108 miles out.
Stick it in descent. So.
These Western tiers always look fabulous in Sims, don't they? When they're done properly.
Oh yeah. Talking about my backyard now, guys.
I know. It's fabulous. It really is. And I did some events around the Cradle Mountain area too, and that was quite well done in the sim.
Yeah.
So I'm just having a look at the terrain around the airport, and there's one mountain just to the west of Hobart. I'm guessing around 10 nautical miles. It's peaking at 5,600, but you guys should be fine. You know, it's still 10
That'd
nautical
be
miles out.
Mount Wellington, wouldn't it, Ken?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing around.
Yeah.
It's pretty. Is anyone getting tossed around a bit?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
68 knots.
I've got 70 behind. And the Spitfire's pretty light. Getting quite a toss around.
Yeah.
My vertical speed indicators go up and down, up and down, up and down. Shaken, not stirred.
Oh, it's starting down now. I've got 95 miles to run on.
Just don't mind me, I'm just gonna sim rate up ahead a little bit.
Yeah. We've got some pretty rough weather coming in for tomorrow. And then Friday, it's going to be a good day. We're all going out on the bay fishing.
Beautiful.
The boats out, catch a few fish.
You've had a pretty cold, windy week from what I can see.
It hasn't. No, it was warm today. I was in shorts today.
It was only. Well, they said on your forecast for 2 weeks you're only going to get 14 degrees. What'd you get today?
I don't know what it was, but I was in shorts because it was bloody hot, you know. But I mean, for me, 17 degrees is hot, you know.
Wow. You wear shorts at 17 degrees.
We're doing all right in the UK. We've got 70 degrees.
I mean, where I go for my run, I start off at the top of the mountain and then go down towards the river. And when I start, it's bloody cold, and I'm just wearing shorts. But by the time I get down to the river flat and run along the river, I'm as warm as toast because it's protected from all the wind down there, you know. It's bloody beautiful. Yeah, I was over these Highland Lakes about 8 months ago with the drone. Some of the guys that have got cabins up in the Lakes district here, they're putting in some wind turbines, and they were going to put them a bit close to where this lake was. So they asked me to do a bit of a survey and with the drone and sort of give them some ammunition to try and fight back with. So I was flying around and taking photos of all this area up here. There's a big trout up here.
Hey Jace, I was just having a look at my VFR map and the route that I'm following, and it's completely different to your one again. When I look in Little Nav map, it's pretty much straight from Smithton to Hobart, whereas for whatever reason in the VFR map, this matches what my GPS is doing, it's going to like Morgo, Bavmo, all those places,
Yeah, me too.
which is not even in the plan that you sent. I really don't understand why that happens.
Yeah, Mike did that to me tonight too. I've got no idea.
It's in the art. If you click on that RNAV and load it,
yeah,
it'll take you in through Morgo and Busker and those places.
Right. Oh, okay. Right. So you think it's like an approach, not an approach, an arrival.
That's one of the.
Morgo is the star. And I had to look when I loaded in the flight plan that Jess sent over, and it even loaded that in for me already during in the world map. So yeah, it does that sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's hard to sort of keep up with it.
Yeah.
Only way to guarantee not to have that happen is don't load your RNAV till the last minute.
Anyway, so slight deviation to the plan, so hopefully that won't cause too much trouble with time management.
Nah, it should be okay. Should be okay. I think the majority of us would be able to do the. Look, we'll all do the orbit. If we're close together, we are. If not, it's not too much to be concerned about. But I think we're pretty well positioned, aren't we?
Well, you guys could also do the vertical separation. Maybe you guys do 500 feet increments, because I assume that you'll be. I'm not sure if you guys will be hand flying it or not, but maybe add 500 feet to it, to a guy next to you. It would be like a crisscrossing. So the first guy will be at 4,000, second guy will be at 4,500, third guy will be at 4,000 again. I mean, I don't know if that's going to be hard to manage or not.
I thought we were going to go wingtip to wingtip.
Oh, I was doing that with Steve earlier.
What's wrong with body to body?
That's
Yeah, if you see a wingtip out there, try and latch onto it.
If I could find you, I'd go invert it, but I can't do that. Do the old Maverick.
Yeah. The only trouble is you get too close to a plane, it just evaporates anyway.
Yeah.
I was getting 50 feet and it would start sending sea away.
Yeah, so Dad's kind of found a workaround with that, is that you got to do that with 3 person. So you and whoever's trying to do a formation flying, both of you will get ghosted out planes, but the third guy will not get that ghosted out treatment. Again, it'll be very hard for you to judge your distance if you cannot see the other person.
Yeah, that's true.
You can get pretty close in that wingsuit. I'm like literally over the wings before the planes disappear. So I think when you're airborne, you can get, if you were 2 planes, you could almost get wingtip to wingtip before you disappeared. So as long as you had like a plane gap between you, you'd be all right, I reckon. Yeah.
The other problem is that the sim it just randomly picks who you can and can't see anyway. So you could go to a lot of trouble to try and set up a formation, and half the people just won't appear because the sim doesn't allow them to appear.
Yeah, it's true.
That's what's happening right now. I can't find you. Can't see anyone.
At the moment, I'm
Definitely
seeing...
a little bouncy here.
Oh yeah, wait until you get down low. It's very gusty down here. And at the moment, I'm seeing 14 name tags. Is that, well, 15 including me. Is that how many people we've got on Discord?
I think there was 17.
Oh, okay. Okay, maybe some of you guys name tags are just sitting on top of each other. Maybe.
There were 2 guys that were way back in the pack that were trying to catch up, but maybe you can't.
Yeah, we caught up.
That was
we caught
Ziggy, right?
out. Yeah, we got there.
Yeah, I didn't see Taz and Ziggy.
We're out to the left. Oh, I'm out to the left. Ziggy's behind you guys, but I'm out to the left with Taz.
Yep.
Yeah, following the approach.
Right.
Yeah, I have Daz and Ziggy. I'm just trying to get everyone in a photo. That's all. Feeling the pressure,
Pressure's on, mate. Don't stuff it up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna send out the photos over to you and have you do some retouch.
Yeah.
I can just submit them. Oh man, no.
Make sure there's film in the camera, will you?
Yeah, I'll tell you when to smile and when to wave.
Take your lens with it, cap off.
So
Just
how
make sure to
far
get
are
my
you
good
guys
side.
from Hobart? What's the target? How far from Hobart are you guys?
About 5 miles.
Yeah,
I'm 9 from Morgo.
Yeah, I'm 50 from Hobart.
Well, I'm 21 from Morgo and about 112 then. Okay.
Keep going round, I suppose.
See, these lakes up here look good.
Look great, don't they, Ken?
Yeah. Spent a bit of time up here this summer. Don't want to go much below 6,000 over those mountains, just to the south of Morgo.
Yeah, I might level out about 7 and then drop down once to get over the water.
Yeah, I took my eyes off and I went down to 5.5, and I'm looking at going, that's a bit low.
Well, I'm just over Morgo now, but I'm on 11,000 descending, so I don't think I'll have a problem.
Good left-handers into it.
Correct. That cloud potentially is quite high, so it may not bother us.
Yeah, those few clouds at 4007 seems like a wispy cloud, very thin layer.
God, there's some turbulence.
Yeah, I know, it's rocky, isn't it?
Yeah,
61 knots.
blowing us around. I'm trying to set my vertical speed, and it's up and down and up and down.
You've got really zoomed in order for you to hover your mouse over that dial. Or even I was playing around with the GPS unit and I couldn't hit the button. I just keep hitting the wrong button.
I use the autopilot on the Bravo throttle.
Ah,
Works
okay.
really well.
Yeah. Well, you gotta simulate all that gusty wind. You guys just you need to jump up and down before you hit any button.
Even though I'm not having to fight with the plane moving around. The actual vertical speed indicator is going up and down because it's feeling the effects of that wind coming over these bloody hills.
Yep.
So they come from the west, so all that stuff out to the west of us is creating all this bloody turbulence.
I'm down at 4,200 and I'm getting 61 knots tailwind. Isn't that crazy? That's a little bit much.
Yeah, 63.
No, still big.
The difference between my track and my heading is about 15 degrees at least.
Well, that means the autopilot is doing its thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
compensating beautifully.
Yeah, you thought you could give me the slip, Taz? I'm on your tail, mate. I saw you sneak over.
Ah. Look.
We're just getting a bit closer to the others.
Where are you? I'm looking for you. Where are you?
Directly on your six, mate.
All right. Oh, yeah, I can see. You're up a bit
So you're in
higher
range
than me,
checks
not
now?
much. Just a little bit.
Were you thinking of a couple of left-hand circuits, or what was it?
Yep, that's what we're
Yeah,
doing.
exactly that. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Fuel tank selectors. Mains on, crossfeed off. Hydraulic bypass valve. Down. No smoking signs.
Beautiful Taz.
On. In range checks.
Great place. Tell you what, the ground textures are a lot sharper after that update.
I
So,
agree. Yeah.
I haven't touched my config file at all, and I'm looking down now. I'm outside the plane looking down, and I'm going. That's about as sharp as I've ever seen it.
Okay. Well, I haven't touched my config file either, but I've looked at the config file, and it's retained my settings. So it didn't replace or overwrite the config file. It's still got that same 4.000 LOD. So yeah, that would have some influence over that.
I had a vanilla config file anyway before the download. So
Right.
there was in the forums it advised you to set it all back to original, or even just delete it and let the sim build another one.
Well, I half expected that it was going to replace it with a generic
Yeah,
version.
you would, wouldn't you?
well, won't do that if you've got read-only on there.
Well, I don't have read-only, and that's why.
The wind down here is crazy, man. I'm at 2,000 feet and I'm getting 44 knots tailwind, but I'm doing runway 12. Struggling to slow down.
I'm still getting 57 knots.
Yeah, you
60.
Yeah, 61.
Yeah, it's blowing. Just a normal day. Yeah.
But the wind seems to be blowing you away from that mountain, that tall mountain, so you should be fine.
One of the my first trip down to Taz was about 30 years ago with a mate of mine, and he was right into building his own aircraft at the time, my mate, and we looked up the local ultralight mob, and they took us out, showed us around, and one of the guys, he actually he owned one of the poppy harvesters, but he had a property out near, I forget where it was now, but anyway, his landing strip was right on the side of a bloody mountain, and that's where he used to land, up and down this bloody mountain strip. And and I was saying, don't you guys worry about the wind, because I was from New South Wales at the time, and what wind? It's just a normal day. They just didn't worry them, Some of you guys have gone south of the bloody of Busket by the look of it.
Yeah, I'm just heading to Echo Charlie now.
Yeah, so am I. But I'm about to switch out of nav and just float around once I get to 4,000.
Yeah, that's what I've done. Yeah.
I'm downwind at Hobart. Doing a first circuit.
Jason, I was just watching your stream. Geez, you're bouncing around a fair bit.
Okay, just going to start my left-hand turn for my first circuit.
Okay, I'm clear of the active. I'll just find a place to park up and get in my drone.
Okay, I've just hit Busker. Oh, look at the colour of those mountains down there. Beautiful. Afternoon light hitting them.
Yeah.
Is that Hobart you're looking at there, Jason?
Yeah, that's it.
It's pretty good, your live stream, watching that.
Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it? Peaceful.
I still can't see anyone. I've lost everyone. I'm behind you.
Well, 60 knot crosswind's not going to help the circuits that much.
No.
Although it's straight up and down the runway, from what I can see on
Yeah,
little
it's
map.
not too bad.
Blowing you away from that hill.
It won't be that bad down at the ground level because it's in the shadow of Mount Wellington, and that's a bloody good.
Yeah, I was getting somewhere around maybe 22 knots on at maybe 1,000 feet.
It's changed in the last hour or so because when we took off it was only about 16, 10, 12 knots I think it was.
Okay.
Doesn't say now. It says it's only 13 knots. Ground level on the forecast.
Oh, forecasting. Are you talking about the TAF?
I don't think you're going to get any. We're all so spread out. I don't think you're going to get any photos.
Yeah, I'm trying my best.
It's going to be impossible. We're all too spread out.
Just got to put it in 360 panoramic.
No, you guys. What you guys could do is that make it tighter. So go slower. Yeah. Put down 1 notch of flaps or so, maybe 2. Do like 15 or 20. Because with this wind, you don't want to be putting down all your flaps as well. Yep, okay. So Chase, Andrew and Roger are tidying it up. You guys just follow them if you guys see them. They're just on the threshold of 1-2.
And Aston is right behind me.
Yeah, copy that. Turning now.
Sector Jake is joining in. Bliss Ace next.
How many knots are you doing, Augusto?
Oh, is that a DC6 fly under me? The opposite direction.
Yeah, Siggy boy, start that left turn if you could. Yeah. I'm playing ATC at the moment.
Paul just in front.
You said
Yeah,
to
okay.
maintain 4,000 feet.
Oh, you guys are grooving much tighter now. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, just keep it steady.
Easier said than done.
I'm playing ATC. I don't care. You're gonna do that thing. I think that cunt is talking to us. Yep. Seeing 13 at the moment. Gamey Wombat is not with us, right? Is it?
No.
The name of a rapper hasn't. What's his name?
Biggie boy just diving. 3,000. Oh well.
Orbit and an air shot. Looking good, Christina. Yep.
Awesome. I'll smile.
That's it, yeah.
You guys are hand flying it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so on the east side of the airport, you see that water inlet. Try to stay within that water inlet.
The Cambridge.
I know this is hard, but you know, I'm asking a lot, but try. And on the west side, it shouldn't be hard because the wind is blowing from that direction, so your turn radius shouldn't be that much anyway. So try to stay within that, just that small hill to the west of the airport. And that would be perfect. And just spread out. Like, seems like a lot of people, it's just that Roger and Andrew, or that's what I'm seeing at least.
AC. So what I'll do is I'll head out on that downwind and go straight out to Echo Charlie for landing. Okay.
Alrighty, man. Yep.
It's a nice looking alphabet formation though. Every single letter of the alphabet. V through everything.
doing that thing where I'm just trying to take a photo of everyone. Oh yes, looking real nice now.
Well, glad you can see everyone, because I can't see anyone.
Oh, what's your name tag?
Johnny Cash.
Yeah, I haven't seen your name tag. Maybe it's
Oh, I haven't seen it either.
You sure you're on West USA?
Yeah, I'm on West USA.
What you could do is go into pause and change server real quick. Maybe change it to something else and just change it back and wait maybe half a minute. That helps me sometimes.
All right, I'll give that a go.
Yeah. And you're over the airport, right?
Yeah, I'm on approach to land actually.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I don't think I've got your photo yet. So yeah, maybe you could do that.
Flaps 20. Setting flaps 20.
That one time that Christina could fly with us and we have her fly the RNAV. Well, if she do the other side, she could do the ILS.
Oh, good, so good. I'll just follow everybody in, that's alright.
I was doing the ILS on one too, you know. Real nice as well.
Okay, this is on long final.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of you guys are heading over there.
It's a long final.
Just cut inside your was.
All right, mate.
Surface check is down. So Was, have you noticed that with the Cinetech runway texture thing, it looks really good when you're up close, but like if I'm in my drone at the moment, and maybe I'm at maybe 5,000 or something, but the texture just looks really horrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the case for me. It's been that way. So yeah, I assume it's not the same for you.
I've never noticed. I never looked at that Hyatt. I've got an upgrade. If you've got an upgraded airport like Tasmania, the Zenitech should not be on it at all.
Oh, okay. No, I've got nothing. I don't have any payware.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So it should not affect the payware airport.
I see.
Textures are looking great. I've got ultra settings and it looks good.
Look at Jace. He's getting the Spitboys escort. I just wish I had the Spitfire so I could see them properly. Yeah. Andrew, maybe tighten it a little bit closer if you could. It'll be perfect. More to the left. Oh yeah, looking really neat. Jace, you shouldn't be an Ansett, man. You should be in the Independence or the Air Force one even.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Well, nice long final, nice and slow, making the most of it, the final landing of the PMDG DC6 Australian Tour. Coming to an end. It's been a great trip, great people. One red, 3 white.
Ah, perfect, Andrew.
Yeah,
coming.
Full flaps now. Let's give it a little bit of extra on the throttle there.
just planes everywhere.
Over 7 Mile Beach. Looking very good. See if I can grease on the centre line now.
Nice landing, Jace.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. Thanks for the escort, Andrew and Roger.
Roger.
So how to spot the runway?
Good for a photo though.
I'm just following Ziggy. I found the runway now.
Oh, good, we can blame Ziggy because I'm following you, Christina.
I'll go wind up for it now.
Bloody hell, 3 planes coming in together.
Yeah, I didn't want to point that out because you guys were on short final and not a whole lot you can do about it.
I'll try not to take the windsock out this time.
We're putting the JFK to shame, for sure.
After landing checks complete. Parking brake is set. Cut engines.
That's it. That's it,
We've already got
guys.
the freeware for Hobart.
This is where it all started. How long ago?
What a few weeks. What a few weeks.
Jeez,
Couple
mate, yeah,
months?
about 2.5 months. Yeah.
Feels good.
We'll probably end up taking up one of the taxiways, but if we can all line up alongside each other, that'd be great. It'd make a great photo.
Yeah.
Nice one, Christina.
Send one of the photos to PMDG. This is what we've done with your work.
Yeah, really, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll shoot it over to them.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Daz. I'm still seeing you in a Mooney or something.
It's alright, they're easy to land, mate.
I wanted you to have, you know, proper Ansett DC6 livery and all that.
Nice work, Jim. Good on you, mate.
See that all following me.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, I guess. And here comes Andrew and Roger. I swear they must have their own comms channel or something. They're like in sync all the time. Seriously though, I was watching you guys earlier as well. Andrew and Roger.
Davis is coming in.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, absolutely awesome. Fantastic.
I don't think we had a single engine out amongst any of us that last week.
Oh yeah, only crash desktop. That's software. That's not us.
Yeah, that's
Paris wasn't here.
My yep, my whole computer just died on me.
Yeah.
And I've logged back in. I've lost all my.
Can you guys hear me all right? Let's go. My headset's just playing up a little bit. Actually, just stand by 1 minute, guys. My headset's just dying. Hang on one second. Yeah, I think my headset has had enough.
Unfortunately, they were bananas.
Battery
for me.
80%.
Oh yeah. Same.
Anyway, it's a shame my headset's died and all I can hear is crackling, but hopefully you can hear me.
Yes, we can.
But thank you very much, everyone, for participating in the Around Australia tour. Really appreciate it, and hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in Africa.
We'll see you there.
Thanks heaps, Jason.
Thanks, Jace.
Yeah, thanks, Jace.
Thanks, Jace.
Thank you so much. See you in Africa.
Yeah, and thanks everyone too. It was a lot of fun.
Good night.
Yeah, guys.
Thank you, everyone. All right.
I don't know what these
See you
things
Saturday.
coming- They're coming in.
See you next week.
Nation landing.
Yep.
Thanks, Jace.
Yep. It makes it all worth it if I just go
Oh,
and
I
grab
fixed it.
myself
I think I fixed it. I can hear everything now.
Oh, come on, man. Everyone was saying thank you earlier.
I know. I could have. Yeah, I know. I'm really sorry, guys. As soon as I my headset just started going crackly because I've just tried everything to fix it, and I finally fixed it. So sorry, guys. But
yeah,
but I need to thank.
Thanks again.
Was that another
Yeah, thanks, Jace.
That's another
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barrel roll. Oh, another barrel roll. Look at them. They're just showing off at the moment.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Actually, all the servers, everyone's just dropped off the server. I can't see anyone. But
Okay, hang on.
thank you all. Thank you all. It was fantastic. Really good. Really enjoyed it.
Thanks, Jace.
Thank you so
Thank you,
so much for putting it together. We'll see you in Africa.
Yep.
We will do.
See you in Africa. Absolutely. Actually, hey, did you get a shot of everyone, C, or did I need to do it?
No, I didn't get the one at the apron, and some of us has already locked off, man.
Oh no! Oh, I couldn't believe it.
Did you get one?
No. As soon as I, no, I couldn't get it. As soon as I,
We all know who was there.
yeah, it's alright. Oh, it's on the stream anyway. The stream. I better get it off the stream. I'm still streaming.
Yeah, I got mine on stream. I'll be on VR though. That's a problem.
I kind of did that thing where I just took a photo of everyone on final and short final, and yeah, the orbit didn't really work. Here.
Oh, yeah, they come again. Are they landing?
Yeah, you have to get the Spit Boys, Jace, because I have them as a Mooney or a Baron.
Have you got your park rate on, Christina? You're slowly sliding away there by the looks of it.
My what on?
Park brake.
Park brake, son. Yeah.
You're disappearing slowly backwards.
Yeah, same. Yeah. She's about to cross that runway taxi line.
Oh, damn, what's going on? No.
Put the brake on, Christina. Come on.
No. I've accidentally hit push back.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Accidentally.
Oh, yeah, it was an accident. Come on. I was getting out of VR. I must have hit it.
Shift P at the same time.
No, it's actually on my it's one of the
I
toggle switches on my yoke, and it's also the toggle switch is to get out of VR as well. But I'm actually hitting it the other way. It's alright.
No, it's working out perfect.
Roads were coming over the top here as well, Drew. You kept disappearing from.
There's a new aircraft on the thing, guys.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, is it the JU?
The Grumman G44A.
Yeah. Have you seen the Trinidad TB21? I really enjoy that one.
Yeah, that's new too.
Yeah, the Trinidad's good. You love that.
Climbs like crazy.
Lionheart Creations and Fly Somewhere.
Getting that spit as well, by the way, tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Have to practice.
Is the Spitfire going to land?
I think they're coming in slower than normal.
Yeah, they're coming in.
Yeah.
Yep. Andrew, put her down.
Beautiful.
Nice. Oh, greased it.
That Trinidad does look nice, doesn't it?
Yeah,
very.
Get it, Ken?
22 liveries as well. Jace is their test pilot. Been talking back
You
to
did a
you.
bit of beat testing, did you, Jace?
No, I've been feeding back some little glitches that they've got with it at the moment, and there's a couple, nothing major, but yeah, they had a problem with the they uploaded the wrong file, so I got another one which was exactly the same, but it's still got the same issues in it.
Yeah.
But they'll fix it. They'll fix it.
Earlier, you fellas were talking about the upgrade or the latest download? Having issues with it?
Well, thanks. Hey, Joshy, man. Sorry, man. I missed your message there. Yeah, good, buddy. We just finished the last leg of the Australian trip, mate. Last leg, Portland, Victoria to Hobart. Hobart's where we started from.
No, early.
All those months ago, mate. So we're done. We finished. It's a fantastic flight.
This evening, when we first taking off, there
Good
was
stuff,
a few
mate.
people talking
Hope
about
you're well, buddy.
things
Hope you're
crashing
well.
and not getting it right and having to reload.
Yeah.
Is that to do with this update?
Mine was. I had to reinstall the sim last night.
Okay. So was there any complications or with mine? It just downloaded and that was it.
No, same here. It was
It
very
all
smooth
happened,
and even
yeah.
fast. It took half an hour.
Yeah. It was about I think it was about 4 gig or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, plus there were updates also for the world maps, for the other world updates and something.
Anyway, Josh, if you're still there, mate,
so gorgeous.
g'day and goodbye. I'm just gonna.
Yeah. So you want to stay there now, do you?
Mate, yeah, sorry, mate, but it's going to shut the stream down now. But, mate, hopefully we can get you in with us for some flights, mate. It'd be really good.
Come to Australia anymore.
Keeps dumping fuel on us.
Dumped all that fuel there.
After you've killed all the plantation.
No, I only dump fuel over Australia.
Well, we're all coming to Germany, mate, so watch out.
Yeah, watch out, coming with full tanks, man.
Yep, we're all coming fully fueled, both too, main and auxiliary.
Yeah. And also bring extra flight engineers so you can throw them off chuck them off the plane.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I'm going to bring the jetpack and eat extra dosage of baked beans.
Oh yeah. The green machine. Bring the green machine.
Deza, I
Get
saw
a
you
boost
in my
there,
company
Deza.
today. If you check the screenshots folder.
What's that, buddy?
Yeah,
I saw you in my company today. Check the screenshots folder.
Oh, okay. All right, I will do.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, have a good one, Josh. I'll talk to you later, mate. See you on the next stream. All right, bud. Take care, man. Take care, buddy. Talk soon. See you, pal.
Oh, that's cool.
25,000 feet. Jeez.
Where's this